Good morning, Catalina, and welcome to another Thursday Music Worship Vlog. Today, I'd like us to start with some warm-ups that we can do at home without even a piano, then talk a little bit about virtual choir and Zoom lessons. So first, let's just breathe in deeply. Okay, let's breathe in for 5 counts. Exhale. Let all the cares of the world go. Let's breathe in again. And exhale. Now let's add a hum to that after we breathe in. Now let's add the hum you make when you smell your favorite food. First, breathe in. You'll notice all these tingly sensations up here. That resonance is very important to help you sound good to your audience. But it may sound a little weird to you. But did you know that you can't hear yourself how your audience hears you? What may sound good to you may sound bad to them. And what may sound bad to you may sound good to them. So what do you go by? You go by the feeling of singing. And that feeling should be tingly, buzzy, and resonant. And it might sound weird to you. So let's just have you sing the first line of Amazing Grace on a hum. Now let's sing Amazing Grace with that feeling of the hum. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. I tried to keep that tingle that I had, even though it sounded a little weird to me. So that's a tip to help you sound better, to go by the feeling of singing, not what you hear. And why is it that you can't hear how the audience hears you? Well, because the bones in your face distort the sound waves as they go from your larynx to your eardrums. So use that. Surprise your family and all your people that you're Zooming these days with this new strong voice based off of the feeling of singing and not the sound. So we know that singing is so therapeutic and so helpful in worship. But recently we've discovered that it's going to be very difficult to do that together until we have a vaccine. So quite a long time from now. And that's a big challenge. But there are ways that we can cope with this, and there are new ways that we can create to help us worship God through singing. Well, the first is what we just talked about, singing by yourself with that buzz and that tingle. But there is another way called virtual choir. And it's not perfect, and it's not a substitute for getting together, because when you get together, there's a lot of synergy that happens. Your singing gives another person strength to sing. But we can record ourselves in a video format and send it back to me, and then I compile them and create a virtual choir. Tune in this Sunday at 11 for our live stream service, and you'll see the debut of Catalina's virtual choir. Now, we're going to get better each time, but anybody in the world can participate, and I'd like you to email me at ben@catalinamethodist.org with any questions you might have. But basically, you need 2 devices, one to play back, one to record. You need to have things set up right, and then you need to send it to me via Google Drive. A little daunting at first, but once you do it, it becomes much easier. So let me know. Also, let me know if you'd like to have one-on-one Zoom voice lessons with me. It is difficult to do Zoom with choir because of the delay in the sound, but one-on-one is not so bad. So again, this is a challenging time, but we can find new ways to music worship. And one of those is, again, sing at home. Another is virtual choir. Another is private Zoom lessons. So please let us do all of that together. Let us be flexible. Let us try out new things. And Help your neighbor who might be technologically challenged. We don't want to leave anybody out in this new digital way of connecting in these times. And I know that that's a challenge for a lot of people. So if you know someone like that, please give them a little tutorial or help them get their family members that they've seen recently who might know technology, help them get on board with educating that so we can all participate. So keep singing by yourself, keep going by the feeling of singing, keep buzzing and tingling, and keep worshiping through God in a wonderful way through singing. Until next time, bye-bye.